Why is it so cold? What the fuck?
You got your heat on?
I gotta check. It's like 37 degrees outside right now. This is bullshit.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. In today's matchup, passing may be at a premium, at least for one side. The Packers are #1 in pass defense, and they're going up against the Saints offense that knows they'll be challenged.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's got it. This is where. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45.
Why is my safety like lagging behind? You should have been right there to help. Fudge.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket
God,
fence in front of him.
on my
Fine to get upfield.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. Here's Thomas. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone,
He's already at 100
the field
yards.
gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And a short gain down to about 33.
Who's injured?
Your linebacker.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Then on that,
Michael Thomas injured.
Oh, get it. Yes.
the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep it moving for your guy trying to throw the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
God damn it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this will
And he banged that bitch. Oh my goodness.
And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, it's a night game.
Nah, he just made a 59-yard field goal.
Opening drive, and they find a way to at least produce 3.
And things are just getting started, so you can't say that they've taken the momentum totally, but a good start towards seizing it in this game.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Dude, you okay, man? You got a
I don't
So
know.
the offense has it 1st and 10.
Is it just your nose is stuffy?
Yeah.
And a play fake here on 1st down. And nearly
And he dropped it.
there, almost
And he dropped it.
Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, come on, Joey Bosa. Of course you run out of agility when you get a fumble recovery.
If we're in man coverage, because he just did it on that one, forcing
How is this
completion.
guy not
That allowed him to
benched?
get bolder with
He
his
has
pass
4
rush.
fumbles.
Absolutely
this
frees up
game.
your guys elsewhere. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me
Oh,
pregame.
come on. What's
That's
the
what
flag?
they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Oh my God, holding. Really?
Saints. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a 1st quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for
No,
granted.
come
And we
on.
can't
That
do
was right
That's
there.
a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
No, damn it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as he sets him up for third down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
What is going on?
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now a handoff here to his running back. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Hold on, man.
Sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all, because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
I know many people
Oh
like to throw
my
to
God,
the tight end,
man,
maybe
like
in a little
that,
flexed
as
out
soon as I get
position,
off,
because
my wide
he
receiver
creates
back.
mismatches with his
One's
size.
injured
The slot
again.
receivers
Really?
do the same
I
thing
can't
with their quickness,
have my
their
3
speed,
star
and their
wide
route running
receivers.
savvy.
I can never have them together for more than a game.
Oh my God, this is bullshit.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come out, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it.
Oh my God,
And
muscle
he'll get it
cramps.
up just
Suck it
past
up
the
and you're
20,
getting
and
right
his
back in.
guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
My wide
No
receiver,
way
he's got
does that
muscle
guy
cramps.
get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Adams. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. On first down, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Joseph. A very solid gain of 27.
I'm surprised he doesn't have negative yards. I thought you lose yards if you fumble and someone picks it up and runs it back.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked
Ah.
off at the 11.
What happened?
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The
This little
20,
pick six.
10, 5,
Losing
and he
this
will
game
take this one
17 to
home.
nothing.
It's a
This is
touchdown.
bullshit.
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Somebody in the franchise. This is
So
bullshit.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Holy shit. It bounced off my helmet into my hand. Okay.
And not a bad return. Here he gets back to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready as they take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And my backup running back is
midfield to the 45. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A very solid gain of 27.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's
Yo, they got Rodgers missing
don't seem too
easy shit, man. What?
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Oh, they're holding their breath right now. That's Aaron Rodgers.
And Rodgers got injured. Oh, my goodness.
Well, the training staff takes a peek.
How is this quarterback still alive after that?
And this one is right through. And they're on the board at
shoulder tear.
17-3.
Oh my God.
So this offensive unit, they now have 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key
How
for
old is
everything.
Rodgers
How many
in
offenses we talk to that say
38.
we have to finish drives? Thus far,
I feel
this
like
team
every
hasn't
time you
finished
play,
it
I hear him
quite the
get
way they
hurt.
wanted to.
He's got 99 injury, and he get hurt every fucking season.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Now I gotta play with bum-ass Kirk Cousins.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix it.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a
play.
really
What
good
the
run
hell,
stop
Madden?
by a guy playing
Madden. Oh my God! I had to pause again.
Yeah, Madden hits with that bullshit every now and then.
position.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man.
He caught that?
Yeah, they're going to get this one all the way.
Oh my God, man.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Oh my God. I just almost took this to the house and it's coming back for blocking the back. Are you fucking kidding me?
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Back to throw here. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now the Packers get set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now Cousins.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
What?
And when you put together a game plan on offense,
are you kidding me? That wasn't a fumble.
The
ball just went flying in the freaking air.
Right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. And not much room there, so get it up only to about the 21. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Back to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Oh, God, come on. I always hate working from within 2.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's got some space here. 20. And he'll score.
Whatever,
Touchdown,
man.
New Orleans.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Following the interception, Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first
Oh my
half,
God,
but
I
there's
just
something,
lost
some
my
momentum
start
for them to take into halftime.
defensive end to
Yeah, it
that
might not be
dominant
that
there.
wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score
Oh
late
my
and teams
God.
go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves
And I missed the
and
extra
what they can
point.
accomplish
Son
in
of
the
a
second
bitch.
half.
Both
This
teams
isn't
appear
my
ready for
game.
the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number
Abdominal
3.
tear.
This fielded at the 2.
That season ending probably.
Nah.
Part of the season ending.
And he'll take it past the
It's
25
like
and up to the 28-yard
3
line.
to 6
The
weeks.
Packer offense now ready to get back
Yep.
onto the
Season
field.
ending.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll
I'm
see
on
what
like
adjustments were
game
made
11
in that
or
locker
12.
room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this
you're
is
gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we
And
often
that's a
talk about
touchdown
teams
to Kirk
scripting
Cousins
plays to
was an
start a
ass.
game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. A first down throw for Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Yo, Derek Watt.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Dean Lowry getting sacked.
Second down and a little ways to
Dean
go
Lowry.
here. Second and
This
13.
man is complete. But
I don't even know who that is.
From the gun, here's
not
Cousins
supposed
to Mixon on the check down. And he'll get it
I'm
inside
guessing
the 40
he
to the
is a made-up
39.
character.
It's a gain of 6
Nah,
on the
he's,
play. And just like
he's
that,
on the
it's third
Packers,
down.
but he's
I know
ass.
most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. 10 yards still left on second down.
Yeah, it's week 15, so yeah, he's done for the season.
Again, it's Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Joseph. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone cover. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there.
Oh yeah, that's right. I signed Alden Smith.
And the Packers
Nice,
make
nice.
some inroads here on that deficit.
Season saved. Okay.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
Fresh set of downs here. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
He got a fumble, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. Another nice game. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Okay. Oh my God, this is bullshit, man. I can't get a stop.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Running back.
He doesn't
this time
fumble.
the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
And he doesn't fumble.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
All right. I'm going to bed, man. All right.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 1st and goal here from the 2. They come out here in the eye. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Cousins on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. To throw is Cousins. But I think the ball's out. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And to give this time to the tailback. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. The turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so it had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cousins again. The left side throw complete to Adams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First down, here's Cousins. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Cousins now to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second down following the run. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. Pass it. There he goes left side.
I mean, man, coverage. How the fuck?
Oh! In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he puts it through. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I don't think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. Cousins now. Over the middle, it's caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not
Probably
before
for like
he gets
4
in
weeks.
enemy territory.
What was the injury?
So after that big play,
Shoulder
let's see if they can
tear.
catch their defense maybe on their heels.
And the shoulder tear.
Throwing his Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley,
Man,
every
Cameron
angle, and shut the play
Meredith.
down.
I said Meredith is awesome.
A 2nd down throw
Oh,
for Cousins.
good. Good, good.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis,
This is
interception,
bullshit.
return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
bad
pick
play.
six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position and throwing the pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guys is
I don't have receivers as is.
make some better decisions
Yo.
on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early
God.
to let him get settled back in.
I have a receiver
They've
now.
got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Don't, man, don't do this. Don't make this one of these games. Don't do that.
Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Second down, Cousins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Shoulder tear.
And brings up third down.
You know what?
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now Cousins setting up the screen for Miller. Miller with first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On first and 10, Cousins. Oh, the ball
He's
comes
hurt
out
this
on the hit,
time.
but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And incomplete,
man.
the contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And on fourth and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Being chased out left. The ball comes out. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
And of course, I fumble and the ball.
I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this
Projectiles.
Without a doubt. I mean, they've
Back
tried,
inbound.
but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
A handoff to start out the drive. It's Pumphrey. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to be in the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow a leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
This is the worst game I've been a part of.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage yardage here. Back at the
That's a lot of big
41.
boy.
That's going to
I
go
get
as
to
a
really
loss
watch.
of 4, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Oh my God. Fumble 6. That is
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing
bullshit
to win and put up the amount of points
I've
that
ever
they
seen. On an engage 8? Oh my God.